Hello, I'm Henry Albert, owner of Albert Transport. I've been a driver since 1983. I've been an independent owner-operator on my own authority since 1996 and part of Freightliner's Team Run Smart program since 2007. One of my big focuses over my career has been efficiency, and a big part of that has been Michelin tires. Their tires have always seemed to have been on the cutting edge in terms of fuel efficiency, and I've really enjoyed using the wide base single tires, and I've also enjoyed putting many of the fallacies about the product into the place where they belong. Everybody talks about, what if you get a flat tire running a single? Well, my argument to that is we always ran a single on the steer tire. That's the hardest worked tire on the truck. It's really close to the capacity of what it can haul all the time. And in the case of the drive tires and the trailer tires, the big key to not having a problem with being along the road with a flat is to run a tire pressure monitoring system. Another key to me, and I used to race stock cars, having lower unsprung weight and less rotating weight are two of the holy grails towards performance. Your shock absorber actually controls the axle and the tire, not the truck. So think of yourself dribbling a basketball. It's pretty easy to control a basketball, but you can also dribble a bowling ball. With that much greater mass going up and down, it's hard for you to control it. In the case of a wide base single, you're losing 162 pounds per axle, is what I believe the weight number is on that the shock absorber doesn't have to control. This leads to better ride, better fuel efficiency, and also anywhere a truck creates heat is an area that causes you to use more fuel. With two less sidewalls per wheel end, you have less friction going down the road, which is also less heat buildup, which translates to greater fuel efficiency. Right now, I'm doing some testing with this truck where I'm trying to get double-digit fuel economy at above 70 mile an hour with speeds up to 75 mile an hour. During that time, my life of that has been 9.4 mile to the gallon. Prior to that, I was operating at 65 mile an hour, and I had the lifetime average of the truck up to 10.1. Still overall life for this truck, it's 9.9 overall, which a big part of that is having all the right parts and pieces. Where the rubber meets the road is the tire. So to me, outfitting your truck with the proper tires for what you're doing is much like a marathon runner would never go out to run a marathon in a pair of work boots. Much like if you were going hiking, you wouldn't use marathon shoes. If you're going out dancing, you use dancing shoes. In this case, I was trying to create a marathon runner, so I used the lowest rolling resistance, highest efficient tire to hit the objectives that I've been after. One of the resources that I found that's very helpful, especially on a wide base single, because the tread is so wide, getting the proper footprint down on the ground to get the optimal wear characteristics out of it that I don't see often happen. Most people go by the inflation it says on the side of the tire when they should be going to the website of the tire manufacturer and looking at what the inflation should be to get the optimal footprint. When choosing a tire, you look at low rolling resistance, and often low rolling resistance tires to many drivers equates to less wear because they start out at a shallower or tread. When making a decision, you have to take all elements into play with it, whether it's the fuel mileage, the tire cost, the tire wear. With these tires, they're still got over a third left on them, and I'm at over 250,000 miles on them. I think that I'm going to be able to easily reach near the 400,000 mile mark with them and have the fuel efficiency at the same time. So it's always a balancing point of making your tire selection.